flight threat that someone will just fucking tell you. And I'm gonna guess you're not doing well. The country's in the fucking toilet. I wouldn't blame you for having a bad day, but like, I really don't want your like horrendous truth like popping the little bubble of fantasy I'm existing in. But that being said, the next time someone does ask you how you are, I would really recommend just fucking telling them. Just lay it all out there on the table, not to improve public discourse or like to maybe be more honest with your friends. It's just so people will stop asking you this fucking question. Because everything's terrible and no one cares. But I would recommend if you are having a good day, don't spread it around because no one likes to show off. Speaking of smoke, self-satisfied pricks, we have a new pope. I can tell by your mild interest, you are actually really excited about this. Which I actually don't. This is like, he's like, how they get the pope is not through like Pope Factor hosted by Simon Cowell, which is what I would want to do. So when you know when you Simon Cowell, you know sort of shit is going to be like efficient, and at least you get the Anton Beck on TV. But what happens is like all these cardinals go into a room and decide among themselves who is going to be pope, which is problematic in itself because like these cardinals like that's like getting 3 donkeys to go out into the world to find another perfect animal, and they come back with another donkey. But of course, knowing the Catholic Church, this donkey probably has a history of child molestation. So this guy, this new Pope Francis, he's like really messing me up. Because I was like, for years, I assumed that the Pope is a real dickhead, a real piece of work. But this guy, he's like really just rocking my world. He's like washing women's feet. He is like hugging handicapped people. He's saying thank you to hotel staff. This guy is like, maybe he's actually a decent guy. But thankfully, I found this. On April the 15th, 2005, a human rights lawyer filed a criminal complaint against Cardinal Bajorio, that is the artist now known as Pope Francis, accusing him of conspiring with the junta in Argentina in 1976 to kidnap the 2 Jesuit priests. Woo! That is new Pope packaging, classic Pope flavor. But I do have a serious issue with the Catholic Church, like mainly because they are like just huge, unbelievable hypocrites. They're like, love thy neighbor, except for the gays. And we're going to take a vow of poverty, except our boss has his own private city, a personal army, and he lives in a fucking art gallery. Great. But probably the one thing that really pisses me off with the church is their stance on women. Like, they will say, look you right in the eye and say, abstinence is the only effective form of birth control. Right in your face, no blinking, they believe it, abstinence is the only effective form of birth control. Except your entire fucking religion is based upon the fact that isn't true. When some of the virgins start getting pregnant, maybe you need to say, hey, maybe let's get some condoms. Now, I am an atheist, because there are some really horrible things in the world, like tsunamis, bone cancer in children, and religion. But it is really difficult to believe in God when you're a man and you look at yourself naked in the mirror. Because when you look at your testicles, it's very difficult to believe an ounce of intelligent design went into that. It is like the world's saddest meat platter left out to rot and dry in the sun. And yet we all think it's a really good idea to send pictures of just your genitals to women. If anything needed a context, it's your penis. Because on its own, no, it's not good. There's no fucking grey area. Do not fucking send a cock shot to a girl. Just no. Maybe it's easier for women because you will always look good naked. No matter what happens. Like, your curves, those lines, the implied movement in your stillness. And no matter what, like, how you feel about your body, always feel good about yourself that you will always look better naked than a man. Now, don't get me wrong, I know unconditional love. I am very proud of my penis. In fact, I named it Picard after your man from Star Trek. Because it's bald, has incredible posture, And it is the captain of the ship. So yeah. A lot of I have a beard. I don't know if you noticed. And a lot of people ask me about my beard. They'll say, "Hey, nice beard." Oh, that's a beard. As if somehow I don't own a mirror or possess self-awareness. I always say, "Oh, hey, how do you grow a beard? Hey, how do you do it?" I don't answer that question because it's fucking stupid and I don't want to. But I am going to break my silence tonight. I will tell you, so please, pencil and paper at the ready. So I'm only going to say this once. Step 1, don't shave. Step 2, see step 1. Okay, and I really do hope you're having a good night. I just don't want you to tell me either way. Alright, thank you, I'm Adam Murray, thank you.